Hello all. Let me have a look at the chat filter and see if I can get some messages. Let me know who's here so I can start the reading. Say hi to each other. I don't know what's going on with my chat filter because it's not working. If anyone's talking, let me know if anyone's here, please. Say hi. And we'll be doing some tarot today. I've got 15 people on here and no one is talking. If you'd like a free reading, please post your comments. What is going on? Say hello. Hi, Shewit. I don't know what's going on with the chat. We had a few people on before and no one was talking and they all decided to leave. Hi, Joy T. Jyoti. Namaste to you. We'll just wait for a few more people to come on. We're going to do the collective and then we're going to go into the free readings, okay? All right. Yes, I saw you. Hello, hi. Aya, Ta, hi Aya. If I'm pronouncing anyone's names wrong, I am sorry. Jyoti, you will be second. Shewit, you are first. Aya is third. Don't write your questions in the feed yet, okay? Because we're going to do a general collective first of all. I'm just going to let my moderator know I am on. Happy Year of the Fire Horse for those who celebrate. Okay, we're going to start a general collective. Noor, hi Noor. We're going to start a general collective. No, I'm not from the US. I live in Indonesia. I am living in Indonesia, so that's where I live. Okay, Arabic is possible, no, unless you have a translation on your page. Let's go ahead and look at the general collective for the eclipse. It is eclipse day tomorrow. Okay, we have the 16th today. I am actually 12 hours ahead of the US, so it is eclipse day today for me. I don't want everyone to freak out, okay, about this eclipse. I think there's a lot of banter going on YouTube, especially with astrology. This eclipse is a 6-month window ahead of us, so we can like look at what we need to release, and we can use that Mercury retrograde on the 26th of February through into March for 3 weeks to really like regroup, reassess, recalibrate, reschedule things, relook at things, okay? So we don't have to freak out about the eclipse. Let's just see it as a positive thing, a beautiful thing. And of course, in 3 days, we'll be doing a special on the Saturn, Neptune at 0 degrees in Aries, and we'll be doing that. I'll also be doing some readings that I'm going to be putting out there for the Mercury retrograde and how you can handle that, okay? I can't translate it into Arabic, no. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for the collective today. What do they need to focus on around this eclipse time? I think a lot of it is about meditation, stillness, finding something exciting, okay, doing what you love. You've got love begins. For some of you, there could be someone new coming into your life. It could be romantic or platonic, okay? This is the joining together. Now this year is the year of one, and it is about like other people joining with other people in collaboration to start something, whether it's a project, whether it's a work project, whether it's business, whether it's new friendships. And this is a great year to do so. So you may be looking at that. You may be looking at the friendships you have in your life and whether they're fulfilling you on an emotional level. Patience and planning. This is one of the Mercury retrograde energies where we're looking at what we need to plan, how we need to be patient in this new things, or things coming out and new things coming in. We have to be patient with this. Some of you may be really patient in regards to like waiting for love, or like looking for your soulmate, or that like connection, a sense of, yeah, very nice. I actually get a really, really nice vibe with the eclipse. There's lots of astrology channels out there. Some of my go-to channels are below, guys, by the way. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Hi, Elaine, how you going? And I do get a really nice, like I said, I get a really nice energy with this eclipse. A period of material and spiritual prosperity lies ahead. You could be looking at your finances, making some new plans as well in regards to where you put your money. It's really important around this eclipse time just to think positively. Don't watch any fear-mongering, don't watch the news, don't watch anything on YouTube or TV or whatever that is going to like put you in any sort of negative or fear mindset, okay? Spirit is really trying to lead you in a beautiful direction here. We've got Cancer energy as our first major card. It is the year of the fire horse. It starts today, so happy year of the fire horse. And there's that horsey, okay? So yeah, some of you could be celebrating that. A really successful year ahead. I think we just really all need to think positively. A time of sacrifice is over, moving into this new era in Aquarius timeline, and that Saturn moving into Aries there with Neptune is going to bring about a beautiful new beginning. We'll be doing a special reading on that. But with this eclipse, it's like a time of sacrifice is over, or if you need to, or if you've been sacrificing yourself or your own happiness, there's a time to really look at that. Very fast, positive movement forward here, working really, really hard on something. Very strong Eight of Pentacles again. You are being led, if you listen to Spirit's guidance, if you listen and trust in your higher self, to changes, especially on a material level, okay? Especially if you've been feeling or being through a period that's been very difficult financially, you're coming out of it the other side. You could be feeling very nostalgic. There is a need to be patient. Say if you want to eclipse something out of your life right now, and you're like it doesn't mean that it has to be today that happens, okay? Just because it's the new moon eclipse day, okay? So happy new moon to everyone. Let's keep positive of mind here, okay? Hi, Shanga Ika. Thank you, Elaine, for hiding that person. Yes, some people just won't let up, will they? Let's have a look at the first person, which is She-Wit. If you're still there, you can post your question. I am much better. I had a flu for the past nearly, about 10 days now, and I'm feeling so much better, which I'm happy about because I've got to go back to work next week and I need to be 100%. All right, on the list, Shangri-Ka, okay. All right, so She-Wit, if you're there, post a question. Joyoti, please don't put questions in the feed. Okay. Star Angel, hi. Please don't put questions in the feed. When I call your name, you can write your question. I don't want to have to like delete people. She-Wit, post your question if you're there. Star Angel, I've added you. Okay. Or Jayoti. Oh, Elaine, please post your first question. Let's wait for a few more people to jump on. Elaine, post your first question. I'll pull your cards now. That one really wanted to come out. We'll see what that is in a second. Let's pull out an oracle for Elaine. Thank you. Oh, nice. So Elaine, you may really celebrate this year with the fire horse. Do you celebrate the Chinese New Year? Because that's coming through immediately here for you. All in the upright place, Spirit. General for you. Okay. So you have, like this came out in the reverse, but I don't want to do reversals with the generals today. You may be feeling like you're not completely content or happy or joyous at this time, but I've turned this around. Like you can turn this around, I'm hearing, like especially doing something you like. I'm seeing a dog or you walking a dog. Now you may not even have a dog, okay? Just park that, put that aside. That may be coming up in the future. I see you getting outside more in the near future, all right? You've got the year of the fire horse energy here, which is, see that snake? Then the year of the snake is ended, it's over. From tomorrow and moving forward in the year of the fire horse, which is all about passions ignited, things moving really, really fast, being able to transform in a very transformative way, right? In a very fast way, I'm going to say. And you could be celebrating at this time. You could be going out to a Chinese New Year celebration somewhere. The sun is here. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth in, let's have a look, the Hermit in the reverse. It's time to get out there. If you're single, especially, and mingle, or if you're like coupled at this time, you may be just feeling a really strong connection with your person, and you're wanting to like, I'm hearing like, be loud and be proud. I don't know what that means, okay? I just got a new haircut. Oh, cool. Okay, so there's something here about like having a lot of special time with a particular person, all right? You could be getting some information, Elaine, coming in here, but Spirit's wanting you to get out there. If you've been thinking about going somewhere or meeting up with someone, there's something here about actioning something, getting ready, going out, enjoying yourself, having fun. And then there's some sort of information coming in towards you, or you giving information. Let's see what this is. Judgment. It's about time that this information or this communication happened. It's time for that rebirth, right? So when a snake sheds its skin, because it is that year of the snake, the wood snake that we just had, and that snake sheds its skin. You've done a lot of, okay, Spirit's saying you've done a lot of shedding of the old, okay? And now it's time to get that fire horse energy and put some things into practice and go forward towards exactly like what you're after, whether this be career or whatever it is. But there's some rebirth happening. You could get some news here that's going to propel you towards something else. What is this news? Yeah, it could have something to do with an environment, or like where you live, your workplace, stability. You could get something. So let's do a storyline on this. This information that's coming in that's going to help you gain more stability in some sort of way. It's a new opportunity that's going to have a lot of growth here. If you have passion for it, I'm just going to say, if you have passion for this thing, it could be very creative, okay? It could be very creative. I'm also seeing like marketing or digital media where you edit pictures and websites and things like that. That's coming in as well. I don't know if that means anything to you. Let's have a look and see what else. Yeah, a time of heartbreak and healing is over, although we always have healing to do, okay? It's important that you start getting curious about new things right now, reading a new book, researching a new thing, meeting new people, anything that's new. That's why Spirit wants you to get out there and mingle with others. The Empress is beautiful. It is here for you, which talks about putting yourself first, a lot of growth, really stepping into your divine feminine, which is your intuition. And yeah, a lot of growth here. You can harvest a lot. I'm looking at the bottom here. There's a small pumpkin here which talks about October. It may seem far away, but I want to say by October, all your wishes are going to be granted, or everything that you've wanted is coming in, okay? And a time of emotional confusion is over for you, Elaine. I do feel you're definitely putting in the hard work, because this is near the Empress. This could be like self-improvement, empowerment, self-confidence, anything to do with self. Just know that you will be rewarded. You reap the benefits of your hard work by putting that attention into yourself, whether it be cutting your hair, whether it be you know, trying a new makeup, whether it be trying a new healthy eating plan, whether it be exercise, whatever it is, okay? Everything that you put in yourself, you'll be able to project out, and it will like go into your like tangible world. Friendships important, getting ready to go out here, maybe thinking positively, not worrying so much, needing to have more trust, use your intuition more, and there is masculine here. Maybe that you've got some decisions to make about, but it could be the person you're currently connected with. Ask your second question. Remember, we did readings for you a couple of days ago, so take those messages still, that will still apply, or those will still apply. Post your second question. I'm getting the name Paul, P-A-U-L. Now that's actually one of my guides' names, so I'm not sure whether Paul is with me or whether it's related to you, okay? Career reading. Yeah, don't put your question in the feed, star, angel, until I get your name. All right, let's see what else is here for you in regards to career, recent past. I want to say forget about the past in some sort of way, because we are moved, but you know, learn from it. We are moving into that new light, embrace that Saturn Neptune conjunction Aries at 0 degrees, okay, because that is definitely 100% the start of a new cosmic set, and we can't really liken it to anything alone, because it's never happened before in our lives, actually in thousands of years. So it's very hard to see what that's going to be about, but it is in Aquarius, so it's got a lot to do with communication, okay? Communication with spirit, communication on a telepathic level, which is actually one of your gifts, okay? Kez. Sorry if I'm just going to call you Kiss. Please don't put your question in the feed. 2 of Pentacles, making a decision here, possibly tossing up the pros and cons with 2 different jobs, or even 3 different jobs, okay? You're very unsure here about which project to take, or whether to do something before you start this governmental job by the end of the year. Something could have come up this month where you're like, I could try that. I'm getting outlet, a shop, an outlet, even clothing brands, or makeup, chemist type of energy here, okay? So you're unsure whether to go forward with something, to start something, or just to focus on yourself till the rest of the year, till you step into the new job. But I think you need to action something here, okay? You've got the 4 of Wands. So you've gone from the 2 to the 4, which is, even though it's not the same suit, sort of fire and earth here, there is something here about you needing to make a decision, but if you make the right one, it's going to lead you to some stability and a gateway to, or like, it's like when you're studying, you're learning something to get towards something eventually, okay? So you could be studying, this is coming through. You've got the Temperance energy. It did come up in the reverse, so you're very unsure. You're waiting for the right time. You're possibly waiting for this like eclipse, and then of course we have the Mercury retrograde and the start of the, there's a lot going on astrologically, so possibly you need to get grounded, because you're not grounded here, especially in an emotional level. You're feeling like unsure within your emotions how you feel about starting something new or beginning something. You're up and down, you're unsure, okay? Ask Spirit for clarity. You will get the clarity you need if you ask for it, and you will be successful here. So I actually think that you're going to begin something new before you start this government job, and you're going to do something like on the side for yourself, something here about adornment. So again, makeup, clothing. You have this horse here, which signifies that Chinese New Year. King of Swords, perhaps there's a masculine supporting you here, or helping you, or giving you clarity on which direction, because you are conflicted. You may be having conflict as well with the masculine energy in career. This could be a friend that is trying to give you advice because you're unsure yourself. This person's trying to give you advice, and you could just be careful, use your words wisely, make sure that you're getting, if you're asking for an opinion from another, then it's important to listen to that opinion, okay? But most of all, think positively about your career. I wouldn't be waiting till the end of the year, Elaine, here, not in the year of the fire horse, okay, to focus on something new, because then you're cheating yourself out of time. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay. Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands. The Justice card came out like that. So there's definitely some unbalance here. You need to get grounded. Use that root chakra energy. See all the red in these cards? You need to use that root chakra energy to get balanced, to get grounded, to earth yourself, because there's a lot of passion with all this fire energy, and there's also air energy with that Aquarius timeline, okay, that Aquarius energy. So use your mind wisely, use your thoughts wisely, the way you speak, the way you converse with others, the way you act or react on a literal level, physically, with your speech. Yeah, get grounded and you'll know the answers, okay? Because you have this you're still carrying this element of protecting yourself. Now, I'm not saying not to protect yourself here, but you've already achieved a lot, and Spirit's saying don't build a wall around your career. It's time to start or try new things here, and it is time. With the Judgment energy here, it's time for a rebirth. Yeah, you need to start working in some capacity, okay? And don't be too stagnant about what that is. You could be going into a completely different field, or just doing something temporarily until the government job comes in, okay? That was your reading. Let's have a look. Shewit or Jyoti. Shewit, Jyoti. They're two different people. Shewit, Jyoti, Noor. Okay, they are next. Thank you, Elaine. I've been on here 27 minutes. It is, what day is it? It's Monday night. I'm pretty sure it's Monday PM. There's not a lot of people on here. I don't know what's going on. Hi, Eva. Let's get rid of this person. Hi, Eva. How are you? I've put you on the list. I think it's Family Day. What's Family Day? Let me have a look online. What's Family Day? 16th? We don't have that here in Australia. It's in Canada, it's Family Day. Today. Yeah, it's Family Day in Canada. Okay. Okay. Should be Family Day every day. Thank you, Elaine. Okay, let's have a look. We've got 11 people sitting here, but no one's really talking. Chinese New Year, yeah, that's true too. But that's not till tomorrow, so I don't know. She wit J-O-T Noor, N-U-R Noor. Just hold on, Shanga. Hold on, Shanga. Okay, not yet. Just be patient, please. Just other people before you. We'll see if they're here. Noor. Valentine's Day. No, it's not. Valentine's Day was like 2 days ago. All these things happening on one day, right? No, we've got the new moon. Yes, tomorrow. We've got the... What else do we have tomorrow? Yeah, Chinese New Year is tomorrow. It's not today. So I'll try tomorrow, but maybe lots of people go. Nor post your question, please. I don't know. It's not Valentine's Day alone. Nor, I'm picking up like a romantic relationship question from you, but let's see what you come. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. Noor. Noras. Are you Indonesian, Noor? Let's have a look and see. No problem. You're so funny. Okay, thank you, Noor. Okay, let's see what's here for Noor. Let's pull out an oracle card. I actually see you sitting on like a pier or the ocean or a river, like a jetty at the end of a jetty. Now this could be figuratively speaking, like literally you could have done that or are going to do that, and you're like moving your legs back and forth like you do when you're sitting at the end of a jetty, looking at the water. This could also be like talking about intuition and being very open to intuitive hits right now. I'm also hearing the name Sandra for you. I don't know if you know someone called Sandra, Sandy. Okay. We've got freedom. Freedom. This is what's coming in for you. You could be a Virgo, Aquarius. So this new timeline in Aquarius is going to bring you a lot of freedom. Perhaps in your life you haven't had a lot of freedom, nor, okay? So you've got freedom energy or freedom from someone, possibly a masculine, or freedom with a masculine. It can work both ways, okay? Thank you, Elaine. Nor, you can talk to me while I'm reading for you. Let me know if this resonates with you. What's here for Nor? Recent past, things have been very slow for you, possibly in career, with a relationship, just in general, or life has just felt very stagnant or slow, okay? You got the 10 of Wands. You felt something isn't over. So let's see what this is. You felt something wasn't over, or you didn't want something to be over. You could have also been carrying a lot of energy from other people, or like doing things for a lot of people, or carrying too much or doing too much in your life. And it's made you feel like there's no gain, or there's no goal here, or your goal doesn't ever seem to like you ever to reach it, okay? And it's been a heavy weight. But now we've got the 10 of Pentacles. This could be a financial goal that you've had to get to a particular point, have a particular amount of money. I'm seeing 10,000. Okay, maybe significant to you. I'm also picking up a car. Maybe you've been saving for a car. Okay, let me know if this is resonating with you, please. Ignore. So that's in your recent past. Let's have a look at your present. We've got 3 of Wands. Really wanting to push forward. I'm hearing travel with you, or possibly relocation within a job, or literally like relocating, moving home. wanting a new plan, even like wanting to move forward in a new direction. I'm getting a lot of career with you. I want to say career all the time. Looking for a new job. If you're not happy where you are, you may be looking for something new. Thank you, Eva. Four of Swords is right in the center of your reading, which is talking about like really taking time to have mindful meditation, to get out of your mind. Perhaps your mind has been very burdened on a lot of things, Noor. If you're not going to talk to me, Noor, your reading will be quite short, okay? I just need to know if this is resonating with you or not, all right? And King of Swords, there could be a masculine in your environment. They could be quite controlling right now. They could be controlling your mind, controlling your thoughts. Even if you're not like literally with this person or have this person in your energy in any way, this person could be an ex that's still on your mind, or someone from the past that's still on your mind. And Spirit's saying to ask Spirit to support, to help release this person from your mind. It's almost like a cord cutting type of energy, okay? Right, let's have a look. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Future energy, Seven of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be your energy. Yeah, you could be really disappointed, I'm going to just say, with a person. Just know that this person is not for you, I'm going to say. If you've been really fixated or focused on a person or a job, right, it's not for you. Spirit's trying to lead you in a different direction. You could be really open or opening up to a female in the near future. Or a female could be opening up to you about an emotional disappointment, like either you've had or they've had. Yeah, there's definitely someone coming in with something to say. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're possibly also looking at like where you've been, where you've cheated yourself out of certain things by thinking negatively from the past, and you're determined to free yourself from that like mindset where you're overthinking or thinking like negatively or pessimistically about situations in your life. Like you're really focused on that right now, or you're going to be focused on that, okay? Like liberating yourself, liberating your mind. I'm seeing the liberation card in this deck, so let's have a look. Elaine, post your question. If you've got guidance, ask for divine guidance, especially through meditation, to support this year coming up or support this eclipse time. It's important that you really are authentic, and you will be seeing other people around you that are not authentic. Like if anyone's lying, cheating, if anyone's like being very closed with their emotions or trying to hide some sort of mask, you're going to see that, okay? It's going to be very apparent to you. I will be having a break shortly. Elaine, should I create a clothing brand at this moment and just try and ask a sideline project? Anything creative, Elaine, is positive. I'm not going to say, no, that's a bad idea, okay? Definitely not. Okay, I think that anything is... No, I don't. I'm sorry, Star Angel. There's only PayPal. Cash App is not supported in my country. Okay, so let's have a look, Elaine, about your clothing brand. It's about getting your mindset clear, right? It's not about whether you should or shouldn't do it. If you've got an intuitive pull to do it, or if you feel it's the right thing to do, or it's on your mind a lot, there's something here about creating something. Even if it doesn't take off, even if it doesn't end up being like, you know, successful, just the fact that you're being creative and doing something, that's what's important. So here, get your mindset right about that, okay? Yeah, that's what the decision was before. Shouldn't I start this? And he's all dressed up, isn't he, with his hat and his feathers and his cloak and his jewelry here. There could be something about jewelry as well. I mean, like I said, it doesn't mean it has to like grow and be like, you know, the next Louis Vuitton or anything. It's just like, yeah, it's about getting things into action. It's about moving forward with something. It's about creating something, doing something, okay? It's not about money, I don't feel, here, okay? So I hope this removes any confusion about whether you should or shouldn't. Don't put a lot of money into it. Put the time you can spare into it and enjoy it. See it as a hobby, see it as a project, okay? Page of Pentacles, you may need to learn something new. There's something about sewing. Maybe you've always thought you weren't a brilliant sewer, or there's something here about you learning how to do something better than you do, okay? So sewing's coming through here. Researching, going online, researching how to do things. Definitely something to do with needle and thread here, okay? So if you can learn how to sew, or you can do it better, whatever, it will be really like, it'll be a fun project for you. And it's very cathartic, I'm hearing, very therapeutic as well, to sew. I remember my mum used to have she's still alive, my mum, but she had a tin and used to have loads of buttons on it. And when my dad's shirt's buttons fell off, he's passed now, like, she used to sew them. She used to take up his trousers because he wasn't a tall man, and he used to have trousers always needed to be like taken up, or like make cufflinks if the shirts didn't have them, make the button cufflinks. So yeah, that just reminded me of that. There's something old-fashioned, I'm hearing, like old school, vintage. Okay, so there's something coming through about vintage here, or needing to learn something new that is going to come back into fashion, I'm hearing, right? Like something here about buttons. See all these, I just talked about buttons, and look at all these circles are like buttons. Doing something with a lot of buttons. You've got buttons in these cards too. Like creating clothing that's got lots of buttons, or cute buttons. I don't know, something here about buttons. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, I mean, I just think you need to try something new. Try lots of different things. Just start. I think you're going to love it. You've got the Lovers card here. Okay. No, I mean buttons. Buttons, not pins, buttons, okay? You're really going to like this. It's very feminine energy. Perhaps you're creating feminine outfits or matching outfits here. There's something not about clothing. Well, it is about clothing, but it's more like about accessories to clothing, right? But just get moving. You definitely need to learn to sew, because this sword has come out twice, right? And that can talk about a needle and thread, right, as well, because we're talking about clothing here. All right. Yeah, just get moving with it. Just get moving with it here. I think you'll be very dedicated once you've got your ideas down pat, and once you start sewing and creating things. It's just going to be fun, even like if it's, even like I said, if it's not going to like change into any like big clothing brand or anything. It doesn't have to, okay? Okay, Eva posed your question. Hi, Priyanka. Eva is next. I'm going to pull some Oracle cards I'm hearing for you. It's 3. Spirit wants 3 cards, okay? Priyanka, you know the drill. What's coming towards you in love? So when you just wrote towards, I saw the word tower. I literally saw the word tower. Now it's gone back to towards. In love, single, okay, after a breakup. So there could have been a tower. It could have been a very difficult breakup. Let's see what's here. Kindness. This is about being very gentle and kind right now to yourself. There is a lot of ancestors and guides supporting you. I don't know if you're a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. There's something here about like nature, getting out in nature, reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with the earth, Empress energy, reconnecting with your intuition, opening your heart. But I don't think it's time. This came out in the reverse. So it's not time right now, like literally this month, to look for love. I don't know if you're a Virgo, that's coming through really, really strongly. You could be a Cancer, because we've got the Chariot energy here as well. Okay, yeah, it's not time yet to birth anew. I can't show all this card. To birth anew. It's not time. This came out in reverse. You're still healing, and you know it can take a long time to heal. I remember a lot of healing happened through COVID. Okay, yeah, ask for divine guidance here. You have some sort of life purpose apart from relationships here. But I remember through COVID, it took me from 2020 at least through to 2022, and then it was okay for 22, 23, and then the year of 24, oh my God, like I had such a year of healing. And at the end of 2024, like the release. So what I'm trying to say is it can take a long time. It just can't be like overnight. All right. So let's see what happened in the recent past. Actually, Spirit wants me to use the Rider-Waite deck, so I'm going to use that. Recent past for Eva. Please show me clearly for Eva what she needs to know, Spirit. Thank you. The World. So that ended that cycle with that person. It wasn't the right person, or it wasn't the right time. How interesting. Because I've never really had the Judgment reverse in a question like this, in the past position. This is really interesting. So this person was definitely a soulmate, possible twin flame, someone that you thought like you lay with. You thought your future lay with this person, definitely. Okay. But something interrupted the timeline for you guys to be together. So you could get back together, not in this timeline, not in this life though. Show me clearly what that means, Judgment. Yeah, very possible to... So your ex was possibly a twin flame that wasn't ready yet, or you weren't ready to move back into that twin flame relationship, because the twin flame is someone you live every life with, okay? And sometimes in lifetimes, and in this lifetime for you, something hasn't worked out and you hoped it was going to work, and you worked really hard on this relationship, right? You worked really super hard on this relationship. All right. And you know, this person did put you first in a lot of ways. You felt like a queen around this person. There was a lot of growth. So I don't know what happened here. Yeah, they're a twin flame. All right, so your ex is a twin flame. When the Eight of Pentacles, as Elaine knows, and many of you who know me, and this card comes out, it says twin flame. And so why weren't they ready? I feel it's them. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they've still got a lot of healing to do from their childhood, from past lives, or this life with them as a twin flame. It was very hard to walk away, or it's very hard for you to walk away, or for them to walk away, but they knew that they had to be able to find something. Now, not someone else, something else, okay? Thank you, Elaine. Gentlemen, if you post again, I'll have to delete you. I'm sorry. Yes, they are a soulmate. They are a soulmate. They are a twin flame. A lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. And it could have been like, you could have tried to break up before, and then it didn't work, but you tried to break up again. There's a lot of healing that you need to do. There's a lot of healing that they need to do. Okay. But it's like, just know that they're your twin flame. And they'll if they if they don't come back in this lifetime, like together in a relationship, you will come back together in the next lifetime. Okay. Let's delete gentlemen. All right. Hey, Eddie. Okay, let's look at present energy. So I feel that's more like present energy. Let's look at future energy. Yeah. Someone definitely feels like they're abandoned. I think you told them though, or they've told you, I'll always be there for you. I've got an ex like this that's always there. Like even after, holy cow, how long? 21 years ago we broke up, and he still texts me happy birthday. He still texts me. He's still there to like chat if I need him to go through anything on my mind. So it's that type of energy where like you've said to each other, I'll always be there for you, like I'll always be there, because the bond is so strong. Okay, interesting. Elaine, I won't be long. For Eddie, I won't be long, sorry. Eddie. The world. And then you're starting like, so this is so hard. There's a very back and forth energy, like it's possible that you could excuse me, I'm just getting over this flu. I've had COVID 4 times in 3 years. It's like crazy. I call it a flu though, because that's all it really is, isn't it? A virus. The world energy. So there's a possible back and forth energy here, or even communication still back and forth. Okay. The Fool. Yeah, so you're stepping, this is the Saturn Neptune at 0 degrees in Aries card at this point, okay, where you're stepping into a new era. And the Fool is not about taking a leap of faith. The Fool is about imagining what you want your future to look like, your friendships, your career path, your study. Travel is very, very, very highlighted for you moving forward, okay. Eva, okay. 7 of Swords in the reverse, future energy. I think you're getting over any trust issues, or you will be getting over any trust issues and letting your guard down when it comes to future relationships. Your ex could be traveling as well. I'm picking that up strongly. You're definitely breaking down some barriers and opening up yourself up to trust. You're being more kind to yourself. You're being more kind to others. You're not ready yet for a new relationship, but in the future there's like a really needing to break down walls here, your own walls that you protected yourself, protected your heart, you know, not having trust. I don't know if your ex, now that was not like, if your ex didn't do anything deceitful, then that's not that story at all. What I'm saying here is like trusting yourself more, to accept yourself, acceptance spirit saying, okay, that you are lovable, that you can get into another loving relationship in the future, okay? And there is Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, he's doing a lot of healing. So he's not moving towards a different relationship. He's healing. He's doing his healing work. And there's no other person for you in the near future. All right, I wouldn't like let it prey too much on your mind. You need to look at this. You need to remove any worry or fears of getting someone in the future from your mind. I'm hearing 26, 27, 28. So you could be like, that could be the years, because we're in 26, right? So by 2028, even 2029. But you need to like go through, like look at what you learned from the relationship that you were in, okay? Judgment, and then it will be time. So once you've done the healing of looking at what that relationship taught you and what part you played in that relationship and what you want to change for the next relationship is all part of your healing. So, and then it will be time to look for, someone else, okay? Or, you know, invite someone new into your life, but they're not showing up anywhere in the near future, okay? I'm just going to say that. Okay, Or if you do like entertain a new relationship, it's going to be exactly basically the same. You're still going to have to do healing from your ex relationship. So I do that healing now. It's a great year to be single, year of the one, 2026. Okay, Eddie, let me know what cards you want me to use. I will be with you shortly. I'm just going to have a quick break. And Eddie, talk to me, Eddie. Eddie, talk to me, lovely. Whichever I feel drawn to. Okay. I'm going to have a quick break, guys. Eddie, I'm going to have a quick break. I won't be too long. I'm super hungry. And I should have like eaten before I got online, but it's okay because it's nearly an hour in anyway. Won't be long. Okay, I am back. Where's my glasses gone? Damn it. I took my glasses off and took them to the kitchen. Okay, let's have a look, Eddie, what your question is. My question, I'm extremely torn about my current relationship. It's been a shit show more than not. Okay, it's unusual that you just asked about your relationship, because I thought that you were going to ask about it when I was sat outside just then. I saw two doves and they were flirting with each other. They were doing the whole mating thing, and then they lost interest very quickly and went like, I thought they were going to mate, but they didn't. They went opposite directions and started pecking on the ground. So it's like the passion for you may have like it's not enough anymore, right? It's not enough anymore to just, you know, have that passion. You want something deeper. You can get passion with anyone, I'm hearing. You can get passion with anyone, right? But you want a much deeper, like, love, or a much deeper connection here, okay? Let's have a look and see what's here. Intention. You've already set your intention as far as, like, with her. I'm getting past, present, future. Okay, let's look at this. In the past, you have definitely, like, done everything you can. You've set your intention. You've been passionate. You've been open. You've been emotionally open. You've been loving. You've been kind. You've been patient. You've done everything that laws of the universe, right, have asked you to do. You've promised her security and safety, and you've set that intention. Current energy is challenge, yeah. So there's the challenge, because you're butting heads. So everything you say is just not hitting, or right, or, you know, it's like she's not seeing the words that you're saying. She's not feeling the words that you're saying. She's doing the opposite, or she's not. There's something here about truth as well. And it's very, very challenging for you because there's a lot of opposition, all right? And then you've got turmoil in the near future. And there's that female face at the top. I think this is you having enough, this shark. I want to say in the near future, be very careful with your words. Very Five of Swords energy, and still that indecision at the bottom of the deck, but it is in reverse. So to grow is something, to be fertile, for a relationship to be fulfilled, to grow, to move into something else, right? And to be fertile, you need to make a decision. And I think in the near future, you're going to make a decision here. All right, let's just use the Rider-Waite deck. Yeah, you've been very open with communication. You're always there to talk to her. There she is, the Queen of Pentacles. You've been just fixed and focused on her. There's not been anyone else in your life. You just want happiness. You just want peace. You just want to grow something with her, right? You want to get to know more, or you wanted to get to know more about how she works, how her mind works, how her emotions work. You're willing to put the effort in, okay? And then you have the indecision, needing to, or you've now started to take your emotions out of it. This new moon eclipse can be very poignant as well, with the moon being here. And you're sort of like saying, yeah, I'm not on the right road with this person. There's no growth here. And intuitively, High Priestess, you're like, no, I need to get away from this conflict. Intuitively, I feel something's wrong. There's that Five of Swords. To get away, to move away from the conflict, the arguments, the mental fuckery, I'm going to say, because it's really like playing with your mind. Let's have a look at this challenge. And the challenge is in the present position, because you care about her, right? You love her, but there's in your way, but she's too close with her emotions. Six of Swords in the reverse. You're trying to get mentally balanced right now to be able to make that decision. Is this the right thing to do? And very quickly, your love is sort of turning to more, I wouldn't say anger, I would say, I'm not dealing with this. It's like what you will deal with and what you won't. Your boundaries. As much as you care about this person, you're not willing to put any more of your emotion into your mental, and it's disappointing. Five of Cups, right? It's disappointing. And I'm hearing you're going to build your castle elsewhere, or you're looking at like just, yeah, because look at that Five of Wands, conflict, challenge, chaos, confusion, especially with your emotions and your mental. Let's look at the near future with this turmoil, the storm. I'm always expecting a tower to come out here. Ten of Swords. I think you're going to say some stuff you need to say. Just be careful with those words. Make sure they're kind and compassionate, but like decisive and like direct, okay? So the Ten of Swords, you're finally putting an end to the way you're feeling, thinking, and you're saying it, okay? And she's here coming in, oh no, but I care about you, I love you, because you're closed with your emotions at this point. So you're like speaking it out. I'm sick of you being emotionally closed. And then she's coming in. It's like breadcrumbing. Oh no, but I want, you know, I want you to be there for me. That's what I'm hearing. She wants you to be there for her when she wants you to be there for her. And you're aware of this, like you're aware of this now. Yeah, and you're not willing to sort of like take this road anymore. Yeah, you're not bringing her into this new timeline. So that's that Saturn-Neptune conjunction at the 0 degrees in Aries, right? And it's in the reverse. I don't think you're bringing, especially with the Two of Wands in the reverse. And you're like, you're not, something here about, I'm not stupid type of thing. I'm not stupid, you're going to say, okay? And you're going to be putting your work into something else. Now, it can be someone else in the future, or it can be just like your own projects and goals and things like that. You've forgotten about yourself here, or you've prioritized her too much. So you're like looking at what is going to fulfill you, especially on a material level, feeling more solid, stable, structured. I do think you're starting something new. I'm seeing like an Ace of Wands or an Ace of Pentacles for you here in the near future. Let's see what comes out. Strength, so spiritual strength. See how these cards in the future are really nice? They're coming out in the upright as well. It's your own personal strength that's coming through. The Lovers, I do feel there's like a different connection coming through here with the Lovers, a strong spiritual connection. Something that's like by August. Look at all these August cards. Yeah. Because you're building yourself up to be where you want to be on a financial level, or in business, or in your YouTube channel, or whatever it is you want to create here, right? And you're not, like, you've learned something from this. You're not letting anyone, or not feeling that abandoned energy anymore, the heartbreak anymore. Like, you're doing some healing here. There's some healing here. And the unfairness, the unjustness of like what has happened. So you're doing some contemplation, but I do feel, here's this person in the future, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, Nine of Cups. So there is someone coming in that is going to be, and there's the Tower, Scorpio, could be a Scorpio, but like this, don't like put too much emphasis on signs, as you know. And there's you, the Hermit. So after doing a period of a lot of thinking, a lot of, especially if she's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this new person coming in, and you're going to know this person is not going to be a burden, all right? And there's going to be more passion here, and fun and excitement, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. So there is a new person coming in, and all right, definitely a new person coming in. It's not her though, even though this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't feel it's her, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, you could think of this as a new opportunity with her to wake up, sort of thing, and realize what she's doing, but I actually don't feel it is. I feel like, because we've got the Three of Cups, going out, enjoying, meeting new people, having new passion, because you're thinking about all the unjustness that's happened, and the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, and how she's left you out in the cold, like emotionally, and let you put your heart on your sleeve, and then like is acting like this right now. So I don't actually think that's her. It could be someone new. I don't think it's her, Eddie. All right, I don't think it's her. I think this is someone new coming in, because you've got the High Priestess and the Upright. You're going to know when this person comes in that they're worth fighting for, but I don't think it's her. Okay. That was your reading. Yeah, see what happens there. There is a period of not worrying anymore, being anxious, because you have to, with that Ten of Swords that came out before, it's like that ending. Now, you know, you don't have to end it. It's completely up to you. It's your choice, right? But that's what Spirit's sort of bringing forward, like cutting something off here. That's what you're being guided to do. Definitely spending more time in spiritual practice as well, okay? Arishi, there's lots of people before you, so you're going to have to wait, please. Okay, we're going to go back to the list. Shangarika, and then Star Angel, okay? So, Shangarika, Star Angel, Kiss. They're the next three people. Shangarika, Star Angel, and Kiss. Thank you, Eddie. Who is online, please? Arushi, I've put you on the list, but there's more people before you. So please let me know if Shangarika, Star Angel, or Kiss is online. Hi, 34. Hi, lovely. I'll put you on the list. I put you on the list before. Sorry, I put you on the list before. You're about fourth in line. If the other people aren't on, I will move forward to the next people, okay? Shangarika, if you're online, please post you're here and I'll put you on the list for a reading. If you want to jump the queue, you know what to do. The PayPal link is below in the description. It's $5 US to jump the queue, so you can do that if you want to. Okay. Star Angel, are you there? Star Angel, are you there? The cards are ready for the next person. Spirit knows who that is. Happy new moon eclipse, everyone. Let's not see it as a negative just because it's an eclipse. Let's see it as a positive. And remember, this eclipse energy will take up to 6 months to fully eclipse something out of your life and start something new. It depends upon you. You can take your time or you can cut something off right now. It's entirely up to you, okay? I've got 7 people online and no one is talking to me. I don't know if Elaine's still there. We're just going to wait for the Star Angel. Star Angel, are you there? Otherwise, we're going to move on to higher 34. Priyanka, you are also on the list. You will be after higher 34, okay? Higher 34, post your question. Okay, so the first card that we have out is Intuition. Wow, this is a very powerful new moon eclipse for you, and you are moving into your divine purpose. So there's something here about that year of the wood snake. You've definitely shed a lot of energy from the past. You've learned a lot in the past. I want to say 37 years, okay? I don't know if you're 37 years old. It could be all your life if you're not. And it is the number 37. And I literally, you'll have to take my word and trust me, I did not see that number. I said it, but I didn't see the number. So Spirit's leading me towards the numbers. We've got 49, 4, 13, 4, 4, 4. So a lot of balance, stability, security, that you know, like if you don't have it now, you know how to get it, or you know what direction to take now to move towards stability and security, and what makes you happy. I'm also getting peace with you. I think peace is like, you know, knowing your self-worth as well, knowing what you will and won't put up with, what boundaries you need to set, getting into alignment. It's very important for you right now. So do your, oh my goodness, the cards are literally moving around. Make sure that you're getting aligned, that you're spending time on your root or base chakra, that you're getting aligned to your divine purpose here, okay? Magic. So I don't know, with your, I don't know, you're 36, okay? So by the time you're 37, you're definitely going to know or be well on the road to your divine purpose here. It's got a lot to do with your spiritual. I'm getting a lot of Egypt stuff here as well. So I don't know if you're like past life or you know that, because I feel that you already know it. Okay. I'm also getting like a lot of spiritual content, Spirit just said. So maybe you're doing a channel, or, you know, hi Queen. Really focused on, there's that snake again. And she's actually, I just realized she's holding it. It's a tarot card, okay? So I don't know if you're a reader, or you're interested in tarot or astrology, or you want to learn. Interesting, okay. Again, 44. So a lot of changes going on a spiritual level in this next timeline for you. Love is significant as well. All right, let's have a look and see what else we have. Why is this card of intuition here? What have you like come into a knowing of here? Your self-worth, your growth and where it lies, right? Your purpose, your divine design, your purpose. You could be very interested in the esoteric as well. Dark, you know, even black magic. Just be careful with that. Make sure you're protecting your energy, spells, apocryphy, anything to do with that, okay? There's some sort of growth here. And you know, on a spiritual level, I'm getting the name Dana or Diana as well. Someone in spirit is coming through. Female, Dana or Diana. You've got the King of Pentacles for your transformation. And the High Priestess, another very spiritual card. You've got a lot of spiritual energy here, like spirit guides, ancestors. I'm getting the name David as well. So I don't know if anything is making sense to you here about this, okay? Especially with the names I'm bringing through. You're having a massive spiritual awakening, getting into spiritual alignment, getting stable. Look at that, the number 4 again. This Aries energy, Saturn Neptune conjunction Aries at 0 degrees is coming through here, where you're stepping into some sort of divine spiritual purpose. Okay, any of those names, David, Dana or Diana or Diane, making sense? Okay, again the number 4, so you're going to be seeing 444 a lot. 1, 2 and 3 as well, but mainly 444. So go have a look at what that means in relation to what you're really focused on right now, whether it be career, study, relationships, whatever. The 4 of Wands is, yeah, spiritual strength as well. I don't know what you're doing or who you are, but you're a very, I'm hearing light worker. You could be a seer as well, so you could see spirit, okay? You may need to look at your ancestry and see if there's anyone in your ancestry, in your family line, that is called those names, okay? You have the 9 of Swords. The 6 of Wands. So you have this spiritual intuition here, like But now and again that mind sets in, so do some mindful meditation where you're really cutting out any fear, anxiety or stress from your mind or from your body, and just know that you're going to be successful, know that you're going to be stable in the future. There's a lot here about another spiritual card, the Hermit. You may be doing a lot of things alone as well, or not telling a lot of people. Someone wouldn't understand. There's also forgetfulness or forgiveness, I'm hearing. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. So you're coming into a period of time where there's a lot of prosperity coming in, especially in the spiritual sense, but it could be financial as well. That was your reading. Hi, Crow's Nest. Thank you, Queen. Crow's Nest, if you donated, let me know. Queen, it's your turn. See what's here for you, Queen. Hi, Priyanka. Yes. Thank you, Crow's Nest. You'll be after Queen. I just got your email, Queen, literally. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at a general for you around this eclipse. If you want to look at the general eclipse reading, it was at the beginning of the video. There's also some shorts out, and I will be doing a special, Queen, on the 20th for that Neptune Saturn conjunction in Aries. A very special time. Spirit's saying like, oh gosh, okay, Spirit's saying, what are you worried about? I saw this thing in the road yesterday. What was it? It was a sign, or excuse me, it was like everything's okay. Like, what are you worried about? That's what Spirit's saying. Okay, there's that wood snake that was shedding that skin, or you shedded that skin. You know, it's been a long road, shedding and healing and changing and transforming. Not just for you, but for everyone. We have this transformation card, shedding skins. Perhaps there's still a bit of healing, but Spirit's saying you're okay. You are okay, all right? Don't think that you're not. You are okay. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, Spirit is saying here. I just saw an orb or some sort of white mist over there by the door just then. Okay, you could be feeling Spirit around you, Queen. You could be seeing Spirit like I just did. Who knows? All right, you've got this feeling through things. So you're just feeling through the energies. Pay attention, not just to your emotions, but to the energy of emotions around you. You know, when you walk in a room and you feel like there's a vibe in there, like there's been an argument in there, or someone's been talking about you, and you walk in and you just know. So there's that feeling. Like, use this time and moving forward as well to feel into the energies that are around you and play with those. Okay, play with that. Use that, because you're very good at picking up on energy right now of others. Integrity, very important. The number 21, 42, 6, 3, 37, 10 and 1. We also have freedom, the number 9, Virgo energy. What is this transformation for Queen here that she's going through, that she's gone through? Very past energy, 10 of Pentacles. You are safe, okay? Queen, you are safe. I want you to know that. Our Spirit wants you to know you are safe as you're moving through into this new timeline. You shedded as much as you can, but you still have healing to do, like we all do. But like, you've reached a point where you are feeling quite together, like I'm getting it together, I'm understanding what I need to do type of energy, especially financially, where you need to be on a financial level. See, you're getting it together. There's that moon energy on the split, so that moon energy could bring about some fear. This too shall pass, saying Queen. So like, just feel through this moon energy, feel through this eclipse energy. If there's anything else you need to release or know that you need to like cut out of your life, don't have to do it tomorrow, right, on the 17th. It can be that eclipse energy is going to be 6 months. It's just important that you know what it is you need to release, or like how you need to go about possibly now is what you need to focus on with that feeling energy. So let's look at that. You may be doing a lot of research now, especially in regards to studying, learning anything new. You know what's not for you. You're feeling through it. Four of Cups in the reverse. So you're feeling through, yeah, no, that doesn't feel right, or that person doesn't feel right, or that situation isn't for me. That's going to make me bored. If I start that, I'm never going to finish it. So you're feeling through this, and use that because it's very strong right now to make decisions. You have the 8 of Pentacles, which of course is all about hard work. Being very consistent with what you're doing while you're feeling through the emotions. You may be very aware of the emotions of others around you, especially if you're working or in the family. There may be, because there's a lot of unconscious people, right, that don't know what's going on. And we have to like show compassion and care to these people while you do your work and you understand all the transits and the you know what's going on with the new moon and the eclipse and what it means, and the Mercury retrograde. Like, you understand it all, but I feel there's people around you that don't, so you may need to be more compassionate here. Yeah, especially with any friends that you have. There's a lot of people watching you, working hard on yourself, working hard just in general. I want to say, like, they admire you, or somebody really admires you here. Okay. Yeah, so we have a King of Cups, as I said that. There's someone that's going to be have a lot of integrity towards you. Definitely, like when this card came out, I saw 22, but it's not 22, it's the number 42. But it feels very much like twin flame energy to me, or like at least soulmate energy. 10 of Cups. So there's a masculine here you're going to be very, very happy with. There's a lot of blessings coming your way. You will have to worry or like be burdened by someone else's, especially if you were dealing with a fire sign before. It's not that person. Yeah, especially if you were dealing with a fire energy, but the Devil in reverse is like you've definitely released yourself. So this could be about Ethan. This could be like releasing yourself from the result of that situation. You're definitely moving into a relationship here with a new person, but you don't have to like put your guard up. You don't have to put your wall up. You can be very open with, there's some openness here, okay? Yeah, you know which direction that you're going. 2 of Wands in reverse, there's new passion. There's growth within this relationship. And then you have freedom. You feel free. This person gives you freedom and independence, but with trust. Okay, you're able to build something with this person. So this is definitely about a person. New love. Yeah, this is new love. This is a new person. And it's going to be very successful. They're going to be supportive of your decisions, or as well, they're going to communicate very, very well, Queen, as well. And there's a lot of passion here. And fast growth. There's a lot of romance here. Oh, very nice. Okay. Crow's Nest, you are next. Razia, post your question. Sorry. Crow's Nest, you are next. Razia, please be patient. That's what I wanted to say. You will be after Crow's Nest. Crow's Nest, post your question. You don't generally look into that. I didn't see timing there. I pull 3 cards out and see if there's anything there. Okay, we'll just wait for Crow's Nest to post, and then I'll pull some cards out for you on that, like timing wise. Unless it's that person you're already sort of like interested in that lives about, what is it, 40 minutes away or something you said? Okay. Oh, they already posted. Okay. No, it's okay, Crow's Nest. I won't be a second. Okay. Let's just quickly have a look at that timeline for Queen. And usually when I do timelines, I'll use the Rider-Waite deck. So let's have a look. Is there a timeline for Queen's new relationship coming in? There's the relationship coming in. There, it's coming in. So you could meet this person or could be communicating a lot with them online. Aries season, I'm picking up like straight away, so April. End of March into April. Clarify that, please, Spirit. Because the end of March is Pisces into April, Page, okay, of Wands. So from the water sign to the air sign, sorry, from the water sign to the fire sign is the end of March, which is Pisces season, into Aries season here. Yeah, and that's just clarifying it. Thank you, Spirit. New love. Yeah. So end of March, write that down. March 23rd onwards after Mercury retrograde. Okay. Sometimes Spirit does give me a timeline if it's not like significant to your, if it isn't detrimental to your growth. Okay, so that's really good. What's coming, Jessica, in love for you in the immediate future? Let's have a look, Jessica. Recent past. You could have been like talking to people online. Could have been a specific masculine you've been talking to in the past, or you've tried going online and meeting people online, but it sort of didn't work out. That could also be that as well, because a lot of people don't like online dating. I wouldn't do it, but that's just me. Like, everyone does it now. Even Facebook is a form of online dating. Recent past, Jessica. Empress in reverse. Something wasn't fulfilling you. Yeah, you were possibly ghosted online, or like you were in conflict with feeling out of your comfort zone on there. It wasn't Wheel of Fortune. It wasn't doing it for you. It wasn't hitting the mark, because this can be like a bullseye, this card, sometimes as well. Like you didn't feel in control, or you weren't being treated like a feminine, like, yeah. Okay, you've got the Two of Cups. So you're looking for love. You're not looking for passion. And a lot of these online platforms are very much about, like, you know, intimacy and not actually falling in love. But that doesn't mean to say they're all like that. So let's have a look and see what else. Current energy, what does Spirit want you to be working on? Hard work. Yeah, so we got the new moon tomorrow in Aquarius. It is an eclipse. Spirit wants you to journal here. Very apparent what Spirit wants you to do here. Work hard on yourself and your journaling, and like writing out, even like cutting things that from the past. It's the eclipse today, later today, or possibly tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some cord cutting. Remember that eclipse energy is for 6 months. So working hard in the next 6 months on yourself, on building your confidence up, on building your strength up, physically even, okay? Yeah, on your road ahead, what that means. Someone's just going to come along for the ride later, right? It's not like your be-all and end-all of your life is surrounded by a particular person. I'm also getting that if you feel intuitively the need to travel towards somewhere or go on a trip, there's that as well coming up, right? But to get really disciplined on your own personal growth here. So journaling, what do you want to release? What do you want, or where do you want to be? It's more so like, where do I want to be by the end of 2026? Financially, socially, spiritually, in a relationship, whatever, okay? And be very honest with yourself about that. If there's anything that's still hurting you, like the way someone treated you or didn't put you first in scenarios or situations, there's a need also to look at that right now and to sort of like relive the experience in your mind and your emotions and then release it to the universe. That's what healing is. Future energy, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which is good. We've got the Two of Cups. Yay! So we have a relationship coming in here in the future. I'm asking for a timeline if possible. Mid-year, June is here, the Lovers. Mid-June, Two of Cups. So you've got June, July energy here for relationship. A lot of happiness, a lot of growth. So between now and then, I would be doing a lot of dedicated work on building yourself up to and being very disciplined with your exercise, with your healthy eating, with your spiritual, with making time and prioritizing yourself, but also friendships, family, whatever that means to you, so that when you get to the point you meet this person, because you're going to meet them anyway, you're fully ready, you're fully integral. I'm hearing a word that I can't say. Hold on, Spirit's saying integrated into the system, your own system, your own structure, okay? So someone else is going to have to, come into that, and then you can compromise with that person after that. Yeah, and that's just clarifying that's what this new timeline holds for you, which is really nice. Razia, post your question. So there is a person coming in. I'm going to say mid-year. Between June and August is a timeline for you. And I don't normally get that. April's going to be a very, very significant month where you're completely putting yourself first, okay? You're completely focused on yourself and your own growth in all areas of your life, all right? And the healing journey may take a little bit of a toll. Make sure that you're resting. I'm seeing type of Four of Swords type of energy, mindful meditations here. Also, collaborating with others, other people involved in your life, probably friendships. Who do you want to put your time and energy towards? So there's a lot of that thinking, okay? All right, what does Merced want from me, and will he contact me, and when? Now, I know you always ask this question, and I don't ever remember the readings. Is this an ex, or is this a friend, or is this a brother, or a sister? Who is this person to you? Have you had a romantic relationship with this person in your past? Let's have a look and see. Lizia. Leo energy, you have Virgo energy, the number 27, the number 9, the number 14, the number 5, and the number 3. We also have Hindu coming through. I don't know if you're a Hindu or you know someone who is a celebrating Hindu, or you've got passion. So there's definitely some sort of love situation coming up in the future. Now, I'm not saying that it's Merced, it might be somebody else, okay? Right. So past, you have a very strong bond with this person, platonic or romantic. There's a strong bond here with this person in the past. Other people may have also got, too many people may be involved. This could be someone you know from work as well. They could be a Leo, really strong Leo energy. I'm also getting time to learn from the past energy with the Elephant Spirit being here. A very happy relationship, a very close bond with this person. And then we have the Eight of Swords. this person could have been very like, it could have been very hard for them to either leave you or leave somewhere and go to another country or another state, or the negative energy in your own mind could have been because of this. Like if this person left, I feel this person's at a distance, like literally at a distance, could even be another country here. They could have even moved away for work. You've tried to be positive of mind that this person will contact you again, or there's going to be some change in the relationship. Okay, let's have a look at this strength. You've got a lot of spiritual strength around you, ancestors and spirit guides trying to support you here. There he is, King of Pentacles. So there's something going on in his life that's very important in regards to money or anything tangible, a job, a study, a workplace, an offer, a raise, a bonus, a promotion. All right. So he has, like, if this is a masculine, I'm feeling it's a masculine. There's a lot of strong energy of new money as well, a new opportunity. So just let me know if you know about this. Travel, having the opportunity to travel towards you possibly. Yeah, there's a lot of travel energy here, working from home and traveling. Okay, someone who's very like solid money in their finances. Please talk to me, Wazir. Queen, I'll do your reading in a second. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but they seem to have a lot of attention drawn towards their finances here and possibly their career. So let me know if that's resonating with you, Razia. I don't know if she's gone or what's going on. People normally talk when I'm reading for them. All right. Because I'm not reading to thin air. If someone's not there, I'm going to go straight to you, Queen. Okay. Let's do the future. More stability, either coming in for you or for this person, or as you as like, yeah, I do feel that they possibly, you're going to communicate with them or they're communicating with you. There's going to be like an out of the blue situation, and there's that strength energy. They could be a Leo, okay, and like this is being revived. This friendship, this connection is being revived, and you could hear from them out of the blue. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to your town, okay. Could happen around the 3rd of March as well, that contact, or even like in the next few days, I'm going to say, or definitely in the next few weeks. In the next 4 to 5 weeks, you're going to hear from this person, okay, because they're doing something at the moment where they really need to like put all their effort and focus into it, and they've sort of like taking any other distractions out of it. And when they're ready and when they feel like, okay, I've got that together now, I've done that project for my boss, I feel that they're spending a lot of time on either travel or work or both. And when all that is sort of like, I'm hearing put to bed, so this may be a project they've got a deadline on, they're definitely going to contact you, okay. In the what you don't see coming is passion. So there could be, it doesn't have to be this person, you could have blocked love from your life, or like, but there's definitely new passion coming in for you, whether it's this person or somebody else, okay. There's new love coming in there. Queen, post your question. I will be leaving the feed in a second, guys. I've been on for nearly 2 hours. I'm going to do, I'm so happy, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm actually going to get some allergy medicine, because every time I lie down on my back and go to try and go to sleep at night, I'm not, like, I'm coughing, and I realised I've got that nasal, post-nasal drip syndrome, which is where you build up, like if you've got the flu or something, it sounds gross, but you build up a lot of mucus, and it trickles down the back of your throat and causes like irritation. So I know I've had that before, and I should have like realized that like days ago, because I could have been not suffering. I'm just moving some furniture around here, sorry guys. Okay, so let's have a look. Are Ethan and I done for good? Just curious, because I rarely go out and it's challenging for me to spend. I pulled back from the Aquarius and I really wasn't stuck on him. I'm pushing it 8th and night over. It's been 31 days. Okay, so you know what? If he hasn't spoke to you for that long, I would definitely be releasing that person. I would be doing cord cutting. Not that you have to cord cut them from your energy, like they're contacting you and you don't want their attention. It's not that type of thing. And even if they're like not in your energy or you're not seeing you can still cord cut from a distance. Okay, I cord cut my ex every few months because his energy is still, like, sometimes I'll dream about him, or so it's your responsibility. I'm hearing your responsibility to definitely do that. I would go, those like thin small candles, I would go buy some of those and do the cord cutting. Okay, and just accept right now that this is what it is. It will liberate him from your mind as well. Okay, I will be leaving the feed, Maddie, soon, but if you want to donate $5 US, my link is in the PayPal below in the description. Okay, yeah, it is a challenge for you to do this, to get him out of your head. You can see these two people are joining minds because you do have a soul connection with Ethan, definitely. It doesn't mean to say that he will never, and it's not like doing a spell like you're like, I cord cut this person, they'll never contact me again. It's not that like a spell. It's like, put the intention into it, like not to think about him so much. Pray to Spirit, ask to your guides to guide you away from thoughts about him. Does that make sense? Okay. So it can be a challenge, or has been a challenge, because that's in the past energy. Present position, communication, it is in the reverse, so no communication. We've already established that. No way. Look at the number of the card, 31 days. Like, Spirit's funny. Okay. Number 36, the number 9 is also here. 31 days, no communication. How crazy is that? Okay. All right, let's have a look at future in regards to Ethan and you. Cycle, yeah. Are you gonna? Okay. So okay. Don't blame each other. If he does come back in, there's no blame. It was just like it wasn't right at that time. And say in 2 months he may contact you. It doesn't mean to say that you don't want to talk to him in 2 months' time. It may just be the right time. All right. May just be the right time that you're together. So there's a cycle here that could be coming back around. Just don't be vulnerable, don't be naive if it does. On the split, there's the moon energy. It's coming out a lot today with that new moon in Aquarius and the eclipse. I would definitely do some cord cutting and put his name under that and your name, and join the candles together with some string, and then light the candles, and as they're burning, just sit and ask for him to be completely released from your mind and put out there to the energy. If he's going to come back around, he's going to come back around, and I will leave that to you, Spirit, to decide that for me. The 2 is decisions. Also, it's the full moon in the background, so March 3rd is significant here. This is the 2nd. You could hear from him around March 2nd after you've done this cord cutting. Now I know like it's a couple of weeks away still, but it's actually not that far away, right? I do see like a communication here, or level of communication coming through. But it's like you saying, if this is gonna, like, if we're going to get into any sort of friendship or relationship, I'm not repeating a cycle here, Ethan, all right? I'm not repeating a cycle. It's like, it's not fair that you're doing this. So you're letting go here of expectation. But if he comes back in, so is he coming back in? You're saying, we're not repeating this cycle. You're either in it or you're not, like the relationship. Yeah, so you're communicating this with him. So there's definitely communication. March 2nd could be when he does communicate with you. That's what I said. Or in and around that time with the full moon, lunar eclipse. Okay. And I will be able to see it because I'm in Australia. Lucky me. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. So this could be slowly. This is Taurus energy. So you're definitely communicating, trying to weigh up here whether he's ready emotionally or not in the future to have any sort of relationship. And then the Chariot is here, which is Cancer energy. We also have the World. So yeah, there's an opportunity coming up, right? But there's also something here about a caution, because we have at the bottom of the deck the Hanged Man in reverse, which can talk about Mercury retrograde energy, which is from the 26th of February through for 3 weeks. So this covers when he could possibly contact you, using your intuition about something that was hidden and could cause a tower if you talk about it. Or he could be, you could be finding something out you didn't know about what's going on at this time, and it causes like a bit of anger with you. So just be aware of that. So let's have a look and see what that could be about. Is this about another person or what's going on? I'm seeing a masculine energy, like another masculine involved, his brother, his friend. Pisces, 10 of Pentacles. Is this about money? 7 of Cups. Emotional confusion, illusions, Four of Cups in the reverse. The opportunities there, right? For I'm sorry, please forgive me, and you're like, what's been going on all this time that you haven't contacted me? You may definitely want to communicate that with him. Yeah, the Devil and the 7 of Swords. If he is blaming not contacting you because of work or some other family commitment, he's telling the truth. Okay? So don't, and no other female turned up there, so just be aware of that. We didn't get the 10 of Wands though. We got the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And it didn't come out with the Tower. I was asking about how, like what this could be, what could be, you know, happening here. So yeah, there could be something about Asian as well, Asian stuff going on, Asian, Chinese New Year, descent, I don't know if he's got Chinese friends or Asian friends. I don't know. There's something going on there. I don't know what that means. All right, you'll get the clarity you need though. All right, who is next? Who else do we have? Priyanka, if you're there, post your question. Priyanka, are you there? And then we've got Star Angel. He's half German. No, I wasn't picking up German. There's the 10 of Wands, but it was in reverse. So there's still like something needs to be closed out. Star Angel, post your question. I will be leaving the feed very soon. If anyone wants to donate, you can jump the queue. He's biracial. Yeah, no, but it wasn't with German. Okay. Star Angel, that was funny about the 31. Not funny, but like crazy how that communication card came out in reverse and it was 31, the number 31. Spirit makes me laugh sometimes. I'm going to have a massage today. I'm just saying. Thank you. I am getting much better. I'm going to get my medication today and hopefully that's it. My 30th is this year. So is my son. My son's 30 in 2 weeks. How do you see this improving my solo music career? Anything that you want to do on a creative, artistic level is going to be really good for you this year, Star Angel, because we're in the year of one, especially if you're supported by others, because it's the year of other people, social friendships, and also self, right? You've had in the past a lot of possible knockbacks, possibly people not noticing your artistic talents. You've possibly been on like TikTok, Instagram. All right. I'm just going to say I would stay away from, I don't know, there's something about the social media platform beginning with I. I'm not going to say it online, but if you have a social media platform beginning with I, there's only one beginning with I, so you know which one that is. I would get away from that platform, okay? There's something about something. All right, you need to protect your energy. There's something trying to stop you from succeeding, and you may be feeling this, Star Angel, okay? So you really need to protect your energy. You're spiritual, right? Obviously, with that name. There's a lot of competition out there, but you have like stayed afloat. Stability in your present energy. Do you sing? Do you sing? Because I don't know if you just play an instrument or you sing. But there's something here about spiritual music or frequency music. I don't know if you've ever done that. Stay away from Instagram as well, I'm hearing. Yes, I'm going to say it now. Do you believe in magic? You've got the magic card in the reverse. This is very tricky energy. Someone is trying to stop you from being successful. This could be someone that's jealous of you. But you have the stability card in the upright, which is about protection as well. Learn from past situations with people as well here, okay? Alignment. You need to get into alignment here. You have a purpose, and a lot of it's got to do with your spiritual. Ask for spiritual guidance. Okay, there's a lot of color here. Love. You love what you do, right? We're not talking about love here. You need to have more trust and faith. I don't know if you're doing like, this deck is called the Shadows of Light Oracle. The Shadows of Light Oracle, okay? It comes with a different tarot deck, but I don't use the tarot deck very often because it's quite a deep deck, okay? You need to realign yourself with your purpose, and if that means like being a solo musician, then that's what it means. There's something here about protection of ball of white light. It's come out 3-4 times in your reading. That clarification. Okay. You've got a lot of angels, your spirit guides. There is a new opportunity coming up here for you. I don't know if you've done music studio, Spirit just said, so I don't know if you've like I don't know if you've booked out a studio or you've done in the past to like make music or create music. Look at this, the High Priestess. It's going to be a new beginning in regards to your let's hear all the cicadas, and there's a cicada on here in your tarot, that's the tarot card. There's going to be a new beginning in regards to your tarot here. Changing your channel, like the Empress, that feminine energy. A lot of growth in regards to your channel. And it's something that you've put down. Alright? And the Spirit wants you to start it up again. Is there anyone supporting you in your solo music career? Yeah, there is. There's a masculine here, okay? A masculine who's possibly got money, who's wealthy, who can support you in some sort of way. You don't want it though. You want to do it on your own, but you're happy to take his guidance or support in that way, okay? Yeah, 4 of Cups in reverse. You don't want like money from this person. I don't think this is someone that you're emotionally invested in. If they're interested in being romantic, you're not interested in that, okay? But you're happy to take their advice, right? You're very straightforward about that, Spirit saying as well, or the need to be. You've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. You've got the High Priestess on the table. You've got the card of divine, guidance. You've got the card of purpose, magic. Make sure that this solo career, in regards to your music if you're not like associating with the wrong people, because I do feel there's a lot of competition, people trying to like take your work. Like just be disciplined to it and like try do it on your own, because that's what's going to like try and work on your own with it, and that's where the opportunity is. When you get too many people involved or tell too many people, even if you're putting out the energy that like, oh, I'm doing this, this and this, people can then know your business and try and like put a kibosh on it, if that makes sense. Okay, that was today's readings. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you all, and I will see you tomorrow night, same time. Remember, with the eclipse energy, don't stress out too much about it, just chill, okay? Journal would be great, meditation would be great.